Okay, so what do we do if cash flows are not periodic but occur at irregular intervals? Give you an example to show how easy this is. Okay, so let's suppose on January 10th, 2016, you've got to invest $10,000 in a project. I'm just making up these dates. On April 15th, 2018, you'll get back $6,000. And on March 12th, 2020, you get back $5,000. Okay. So we want to know the NPV as of the first date on the list. That's what XNPV does. See, these are irregularly spaced cash flows. This is about 2 years after the first one, about 23 months. This is about 19 months. You can't use XNPV on this. Sorry, you can't use NPV function on this. But the XNPV function will handle these. So the best way to do this is with the function wizard. You simply go financial functions. You can type XN. Gets the XNPV. Let's suppose you're discounting at 10% per year. It's got to be an annual rate. Here's your values and here's your dates. Even though the cash flows add up to 1,000, there's an NPV of, if we discount at 10%, NPV of cash flows as of January 10th, 2016 is minus 1804.73. Okay, now one really neat thing you can do with this is set up a spreadsheet that does net present value as of today. So what we could do here, let me just copy this stuff somewhere else. I did right-click copy, right-click paste special values. Now I'll change those dates back to a date format so I can see them. Okay. What I could do is the NPV as of today. I could use that today function, no day but today, as they say it, right? And that'll give you today's date and put a 0 there. Then I can do XNPV on this range, and that'll be the NPV as of today. So if I do equals XNPV 10%, let's say, the values, you need to have a 0 there. You can't, I should say, all NPV and financial functions ignore blanks. You need to put zeros in. That's very important. Okay, so that would be formula text. That's NPV as of today. When you open the spreadsheet. Just to show you that the NPV function ignores blanks. Suppose I put $100 there and $100 there. Okay. And I do NPV. Well, let's just do one of these here. Okay. If I do NPV at 10% of this, okay, that's 100 divided by 1.1. Okay. But if I put a zero, if I do it this way, and I do NPV at 0.1, see, I get a different answer. See, this would be 100 divided by 1.1 squared. Okay? Because the NPV function here is ignoring that blank. It doesn't really care about it. But if you put it 0, then it will count that as 0 divided by 1.1 plus 100 divided by 1.1 squared. So don't leave blanks. You want to use the NPV function. You really need to put in the zeros. Okay? But XNPV is really great. Why would you ever use the NPV function anymore? I really don't know, but most companies use the NPV function because they're not aware of the XNPV function. So in the next video, we'll start talking about the concept of internal rate of return.